Hi, today we are going to see Sthothram 12. Vasur-vasumanaah Satyah Samaatmaa Samah Amoghah pundareekaaksho Vrishakarmaa Vrishaakritih. Vasuh. Vasuh means the power who is supporting all the elements or the essence that we creations have is only with the power of Bhagavan. And Bhagavan is dwelling, or he is involving in all our activities, as well as he is in our mind as a soul. Our soul is the Bhagavan. So that's why he is always directing us to do right. Vasumanaah. Vasuh means the wealth or riches. And the vasumanaah, the person who has these wealth or riches, are called vasumanaah. Here we tell the wealth or riches is not the property or the money or something that we possess. Here we are referring to the good character, the dharma, how much dharma we have done. That is the Vasuh that Bhagavan is relating to us. So that's why Bhagavan is the power who has all of the riches or wealth of all the good qualities. Here and also it also indicates the greatness. And it is also the indication of Vasumanaah means mana, the mind. Mind is full of greatness, riches. Mana with Vasuh. Mana means mind full of wealth. Wealth means the dharma. And this mind, only you can do dharma when your mind is free from attachments. Attachment is not too much of attachment with any living or non-living. And anger. Anger is one of the biggest cause that we all have to control. If we are free from anger, we already is halfway the dharma. And other evil qualities. And when we are free from all these, our mind is pure. So Bhagavan is the power who has no sins, no passion, no pain, no desire, no jealousy, no likes or no dislike. He always look forward for the dharma. Satyah. Satyah means the truth, or it is the real one. It is not false, it is the real one. And Bhagavan is the same before creation, and he is the same during existence, and he is the same after dissolution. That means there is no destruction or anything for the Bhagavan. He will always be the same. And he is also referring to the Satyah Jnanam Ananda Brahma. Satyam means the truth, Jnanam means the knowledge, and Ananda Brahman. Ananda Brahman is the bliss or the joy that we get. That is the ultimate joy that will never change. So some of the joy that we get, for example, when we are getting first, or when you are attaining some property or something, that joy is there. But it slowly changes. But this bliss is something that never changes. Samaatmaa. Samaatmaa means which is equal. Samam in the Atma. Atma means soul. So he is the same in all the souls without partiality and there will be no anger in it. And he is same towards living, non-living, all the creations are same for Bhagavan. He never compares. Sammitah. Sammitah means he is acceptable. He can be easily accepted by anyone only when you are true to him. Only when you give the true dedication to him. And he is uncomparable. You cannot compare Bhagavan to anything, because he is something on the top of everything. And we also say that he is atulya. Atulya means beyond our imagination. And none can be equal to the Bhagavan. Samah. Samah means equal. He will be same all the time. He will not be changed according to the emotions or anything. Amoghah. Amoghah means whoever is worshipping Bhagavan trustfully with full dedication. If you trust Bhagavan, he will always be with you and support you and bless you in some way or other. You may not be count on him around on the amount of money or property or the job or something that is related to this. He will be blessing with the peace of mind, happiness that will be ever in your life. Only the thing he needed is the trust. Pundareekaakshah. Pundareeka means heart. Pundareekaakshah. Kaksha means who is staying in our heart. So it said that Bhagavan is the soul who is staying in our heart. And it's another thing is that he has the eyes that is representing the petal of a lotus. That is also we say that Aksha. Aksha means the eyes. Pundareekaakshah means the eyes of the eyes is like the petal of the lotus. Vrishakarmaa. Karma means Risha means dharma. Karma means action. So who is always act towards the dharma is Vrishakarmaa. And who is always right, whose action is always right, that right portion is the dharma. And to establish dharma, Bhagavan is taken avataram to maintain the peace and dharma here, especially in the Krishna avataram. Since the sins are accumulating a lot, there should be one avataram which should control all the sins away and to keep the dharma. That's why Bhagavan Krishna is incarnated here to keep the dharma here. Vrishakarmitih. Vrishakarmitih means who takes the form of dharma. Risha means dharma. Krit means form, who is taking different forms to maintain dharma. And we should maintain the rule of dharma anytime, everywhere. And Bhagavan is considered to be the righteous power, and the actions that is done by Bhagavan is the right one. So till here we will be finishing 113 namams of Bhagavan. So here the namams are Vasuh, Vasumanaah, Satyah, Samaatmaa, Sammitah, Samah, Amoghah, Pundareekaakshah, Vrishakarmaa, Vrishaakritih. So it will be 10 names. And the slow Sthothram is vasur-vasumanaah Satyah, Samaatmaa, Sammitah, Samah, Amoghah, Pundareekaaksho, Vrishakarmaa, Vrishaakritih.